Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a back to school makeup tutorial for you guys, and it is all drugstore with the exception of two products, and I'll tell you what those two products are. It's my Anastasia Brow Wiz and my Too Faced eyeshadow insurance, but everything else is drugstore. I was totally inspired by this Wet n Wild palette today. This was my first ever eyeshadow palette, and I guess I forgot about it. It was just in the back of my makeup bag, and then while I was cleaning it out, I found it, and I was like, oh my god, this one side, or actually both sides, are perfect for a back to school makeup tutorial. And when doing this tutorial, I actually kind of forgot how pigmented this dark, like, outer V color is, because I put it on and was like, whoa, it's a little too dramatic for school. But you know, I just kind of rolled with it because there was no going back at that point. And I'm a go big or go home. That's why I put on some dramatic eyeliner to go with it. But you do not have to make it this dramatic. You can honestly just put the one crease color in, and then the eyelid color, and then put some mascara on, and then I think you're good to go. I just kind of like a little bit more of a dramatic eye, but that's totally up to you. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hello my loves, and welcome back to my channel. So first things first, I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids with my Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance Eyeshadow Primer. This is one of two products today that I will not be using from the drugstore. I'm sorry, I have not found anything comparable to it. If you have a product that you want me to try, please let me know down in the description box below. And I'm going to be taking my first ever eyeshadow palette that I ever had in my makeup collection, and it is by Wet n Wild, and it is the shades, or the title is Comfort Zone, I guess you could say. And first things first, I'm going to be taking that beautiful crease shade. Might I say, the one thing that I actually do love about Wet n Wild palettes is that they have all of their shades labeled. Did anybody else like that besides me? But anyway, so I'm going to be taking that on my Sephora Pro crease brush, and I actually forgot how pigmented these shadows were. And I think that this double quad is only like $8.99, which to me is incredible. Or it's just my eyeshadow primer. I forget. But anyway, I'm just going to be dusting this all over my crease with my Sephora Pro crease brush. I wasn't being precise with this. I kind of went a little more dramatic than I would have liked to. But you know me, it's a go big or go home, and I'm a very out there, lively, dramatic kind of person. Okay guys, and next I'm going to be taking the eyelid shade on any flat brush that you really have. You really honestly could have used your finger for this. This shadow is actually pretty pigmented. I tapped this into my eyelid and kind of dragged it, which surprisingly there was not a lot of fallout, which is kind of unusual for a drugstore eyeshadow. And then you'll realize, or notice, I don't know why I said realize, that I went back in with my Sephora Pro crease brush and just kind of blended it out. I kind of wanted the line, there to be no lines, if that makes sense. I just wanted it to be all nice and seamlessly blended. You honestly could have left it like this to go to school and just maybe put on some mascara and ran out the door. I'm sure that would have been totally a-okay. I just chose to go a little bit more dramatic. I think I forgot that I was doing a back to school makeup tutorial, to be honest with you. But anyway, as you can see, I'm just going back in with a little bit of that same shadow I put in my crease and dusting it into my crease area, clearly, to blend it all together. And now I'm going to go in with the outer V shade, which is very dark and very pigmented, I might add. This is, I think, where I forgot that I was going to be doing a back-to-school tutorial, not a going-out date night tutorial. But anyway, I'm just putting this in the outer V area with my Morphe M332 brush, I believe. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. But anyway, I'm just putting this in the outer V area. You do not need to go this dark. Like I said, probably forgot what the hell I was doing. But going to be highlighting my brow bone. That is normally something I really don't do, that or it's with champagne pop, which I'm still so upset I was not able to use in this tutorial, but obviously it's a drugstore tutorial and that's a really expensive highlighter, so clearly we are not going to be using that. But anyway, for the sake of the tutorial, I figured I'd just use the one that they gave us in the kit because it was convenient. But anyway, so after this I'm going to be doing my brows and my eyeliner. I'm sorry about the fireworks in the background. Just, I don't know, ignore them. But anyway, so now that my brows and my eyeliner are on, I'm going to be using the Almay Age Essentials Multi-Benefit Anti-Aging Liquid Makeup. And this is the shade Medium Cool. I do understand that I look quite ghostly, if I could say. But I promise, guys, I don't look like that in person. And I'm going to be using my trusty, rusty, quite old Sigma F80 flat top kabuki brush. It is shedding like crazy. I think I need to go get a new one. That or I don't know if I should switch to the Morphe one or if I should stay with Sigma. Let me know in the comments down below because I'm contemplating. I don't know. You know, when you don't know which brand to hop to, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I'm just going to buff this all over my skin. Like I said, I promise, rocking the ghostliness on camera, but I don't look like that in person. And because your girl here is a major ding-ding, I accidentally went over my brow a little bit with my foundation brush, so note to self, do not do brows before foundation. You could possibly screw them up. So I'm just going to fix the arch part of my brows, which is what I went over. I have a very uneven arches, if you will. And now I'm going to conceal my face with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. You guys know that this has been my diehard concealer since I started YouTube, or actually even before I started YouTube. So I'm just going to conceal in the usual areas, which is underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, chin, and forehead. And then I'm going to blend this all out with a very damp Real Techniques beauty sponge. I love beauty sponges. If you have not tried one, trust me, you need to go out and get one, whether it's the Real Techniques one, the Morphe one, the Sephora brand one, or whichever one that you prefer. They have all different ones for all different price points, but they're all fantastic. This is my favorite. I have not tried the Beauty Blender yet. I'm trying to save my pennies to buy it because $20 for a sponge, I know it's cheap, but I'm a broke-ass college student, and I can't afford to be spending $20 on a sponge, let's be honest. So anyway, I'm just going to blend this all out and then go around the perimeter of my face to make sure everything is seamlessly blended. And now I'm going to be going in with my forever loved and favorite highlighting and contouring palette. This is by Wet n Wild. This is the Mega Glow palette in Dulce de Leche. This is my favorite contouring and highlighting palette. I mostly use the yellow powder or the highlight powder as a banana powder and just use it to set everything. I absolutely love it. If you are looking for a great drugstore banana powder, this is the palette for you. I love it. It is fantastic. I think they have two. Dulce de Leche, I think it's the lighter one, I believe. I think. And then they have one darker one, which I'm not sure of the name of, but if you want, I can link it down below for you guys. But anyway, this is an amazing palette. I totally recommend it. I've hit pan on the banana powder or the highlight powder or whatever the hell you want to call it. I love it so much. So you guys need to go out and get it. And I'm using a Real Techniques setting brush to apply it. And using the same palette, but only using the contouring shade side, I'm going to pick up my Sonia Kashuk angled brush, I guess you could say, and contour / bronze with this powder. Love this powder. Just be careful. It can get quite muddy looking, I guess you could say, if you're not careful. I have put on too much accidentally because I forgot to tap off the excess, and I looked like dirt, basically. There was a line of dirt on my face, if you will. So anyway, I'm just going to chisel out my cheeks and then add a little bit of warmth to my forehead and sculpt it out with this powder. Going in with my Milani Tea Rose blush, I'm just going to take my Bare Minerals blush brush and put this on my cheeks. Love this blush, definitely a must-have in your collection. I use it in most tutorials. You guys are probably sick of seeing it. Anyway, now I'm going to curl my lashes and go in with some mascara. I'm using any lash curler. I forgot where I got this. I think I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond, to be quite honest with you. I love it because it's bejeweled and it's totally me. And I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Mascara right after. I love this mascara. I used it all throughout high school. It's totally worth getting. I used it for so long, and I still keep it on hand because it's such a great mascara for the price. And next I'm going to be lining my extremely uneven lips with this Milani lip pencil. I'm actually not sure of the color. It's rose something. I will link it down below for you guys. And then I'm going to be going over it with a Soap & Glory clear lip gloss. I think it is in the shade Baby Doll. They actually changed the packaging on it. I actually went to Ulta and looked for you guys. They did change the packaging on it. It's now in a squeeze tube thing with a slanted applicator, if you know what I'm talking about. So as usual, I'm going to outline my extremely uneven lips. This always takes me friggin' forever. I had to edit out so much of it. And then I'm going to apply that lip gloss. If you do not like a really tingly lip gloss, this is not for you. It actually really does have that plumpy lip plumper sensation. I don't know what to call it, but anyway, I'm just gonna put this all over. I love this gloss. I love the smell of it. Do you ever notice how plumping glosses have a very specific smell? Well, this one has that smell, and I love it. That's probably why I loaded up on it. And now I'm going to be going in with highlighter. I'm using an eyeshadow because I didn't have a drugstore highlighter, keeping it pretty ratch, but anyway. I'm going to take the Maybelline Infallible Eyeshadow Ice Latte and put this all over the high points of my cheeks with my finger. And then I realized that wasn't working, and I went in with my Morphe M501 brush. I almost actually forgot to put on highlighter today. That is a first for me. I never forget to put on highlighter because I always love to be fleeky as shit, if you will. And I realized how powerful that eyeshadow was once I started putting it on with the brush. So who knew, you know? You get an eyeshadow, you can use it as an eyeliner, I guess you could, and now a highlighter. But anyway, guys, I am all out of time for today after this highlighter. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will see you in my next video, guys.